Hi, Bean Beauties, Dee Dee Bean here. How you doing today? We're going to compare this new style of shoe that I got, new to me style of shoe, against this style of shoe. As you can see, this was my favorite style for a while, and now I purchased this one. How does this compare to this one? How does this hold up to this one? We'll find out in just a little bit. Okay, Bean Beauties, thanks so much for coming back. I greatly appreciate you coming back. I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm grateful for all of those who have subscribed, all those who have watched, all those who have commented down below, all those of you who have been nice and left nice constructive criticism, not being mean comments. We don't like mean comments around here. Alrighty, Bean Beauties, but that's okay. We're going to get into it. This is what I wore tonight to my granddaughter's birthday party. It was the kids' birthday party, and I wore these. So I wore these straight out of the box for about 4 hours straight. Took them out of the box, put them on my feet, headed out the door, came back. So spoiler alert, I love them. Spoiler alert, they're comfortable. Spoiler alert, they're worth the money. So if that's what you're here for, you can go ahead and hop on out. But if you want to hear the details, then let's keep going, okay? So the comfort in these were really, really comfortable. It has a nice cushion on the inside. The insole is cushioned on the inside. The laces, there's plenty of laces to go around. So if you have to loosen it up a little bit, you still have plenty of lace to tie your shoe. It has good support back here in the foot. It has a nice generous bed, footbed here, and a toe bed as well too. These are regular, they're not any wide. I don't even know if Coach has wide shoes, honestly. I don't know, but I don't wear wide. I just size up a half a size. My foot measures at a 9.5, but I always wear a 10 and a closed toe shoe. If it's a sandal, if it's a slip-on type of a shoe, that depends. In my Crocs, I wear a 10 because that's kind of more of a closed toe shoe. So I go a little bit bigger. But in my sandals, I usually will wear a 9.5. I'll buy a 9.5, but it depends on each sandal, on each shoe. So I bought these when I went to the outlet store in San Marcos with Delene from Yoshia Lux and Paula, our subscriber Paula. And I had seen these online, was not comfortable with pulling the trigger online without trying them on first. So I tried them on the outlet, fell so much in love with them, I brought them home. I brought them home. But they are definitely worth the price at $129. Of course, I'd love to get them on sale. If I saw a pair on sale, I would definitely jump on it. These are called the sport shoe, the sport tennis shoe, sport sneakers, sport something. I'll put it up here. And it's just a really nice shoe. It is very lightweight. This is mesh, so it's breathable here. And this is half hair calf calf. So when you first saw the video, I was guessing at them because do I do research? No. I see it, I like it, I buy it. In this case, I saw it, I like it, I tried it on, and then I bought it. But it is very comfortable. It felt like my old feet and my old, when I used to wear my old tennis shoes like this, because I used to wear running shoes like this, but or a sports shoe like this, as far as an everyday shoe. So it really nice shoe. It's very lightweight. It was very flexible when you're walking in it. It's a little tough for me to bend, but when I'm walking in, I was able to bend my toes really easy. It was just a beautiful, beautiful wear. I really enjoyed it. And it's just a beautiful shoe as well too on here. So it is definitely worth the buy. I want to spend the rest of the time of the video comparing this to these shoes. So let's compare these to these. So like this is a cloth shoe. This is the Highline shoe, and this is the denim, and it is denim. It is cloth, and this one's the leather. So these are slightly different from each other, and then of course these are different than this one. If I had to choose and there was only one pair that I had to have, like that I could wear, I think right now it would be this one. This would be my shoe of choice. Definitely be my shoe of choice. So I'm definitely willing to grab another pair just as soon as I can afford another pair. And I see one that I like. Now, all these shoes, all three of different kinds of shoes. I mean, these are the same shoe, the same style, the Highline style. The difference is that, you know, this has cloth. So because this is denim and it has cloth, you have a little bit more pliability. It's a little bit more wear ready out the door, out the gate. No real break-in necessary. But the leather one on the high-low, the leather is so soft on these. It's not like my Dooney sneakers where there's definitely a break-in that's needed, that you need to break in the shoe. These are walk out the store ready. Definitely walk out the store ready. So so I do highly recommend them. I do have a hard time deciding between the two, but if I could only keep one and we're playing that game, I think it might be these, maybe. These, yeah. That's how comfortable they were. They were very, very comfortable, and although these are, you know, these are a little bit more stylish for me, a little bit more my vibe, to go with dresses and things like that. Where this, I feel like I could only get away with this with shorts and my jeans, things like that. I don't know if I would pair this with the dress. These I definitely have paired with the dress before, several dresses. So here's what it looks like on the bottom. It has the rubber sole on the bottom. You have the C logo here imprinted here. You have a nice arch support in the shoe here. And you have the breathable mesh. And there's this little thingy here that I don't know what it's for. But it says, oh, here it says established in 1941. I'm filming in cinematic view, so I don't know how this is gonna go. So hopefully it's not too bad and the shoe's not blurred too much. But this definitely was a great wear. If you have any specific questions about either shoe, I do have a comprehensive comparison video between these and the Dooney shoes that are just like it, that is in my playlist. I'll try to link that down below so that y'all can watch that and go into more detail about this shoe. But I do like this shoe. What I compared between the shoes with the Dooney shoes and these shoes is that these are walk out the door ready. You buy them and you can walk out the door. Same with these. Not a problem. You buy these and you can walk out the door. And I really like that. It takes a long time for me to break in shoes, and you know, my feet hurt and all that kind of stuff. So I am really happy and glad that I purchased these. I can't tell you how much I really like them. It's, you know, everything. And of course you always want a price break on the shoes, but with them being $129, I don't have to add any insoles to it. I don't have to buy anything extra. It's just the shoe. You buy the shoe and out the door you go. So like I said, I purchased a size 10. My foot measures a 9.5. I need more room in my shoes because of my rheumatoid arthritis and inflammation. I like to have my shoes bigger for that, and they don't flop around, they don't slide off my foot, the heel doesn't come up on it or anything. It's a very, very impressive shoe. I'm very impressed with it, and of course it's very stylish. It's leopard, one of my favorite patterns, so I do highly recommend. Alrighty, Bean Beauties, thank you so much for coming by. Love you. Bye bye.